Hello, everyone. For those of you who have seen the products and prospects before, welcome back. And for the first time viewers, welcome. My name is Dhruv, and on this channel, we look at some of the products that have been or are being developed to solve various issues around the world. Today's product is a huge one. Not literally so much as in effect, but enough talk. Let's get right into it. But a little context before we begin. Today's product incorporates a principle that was first discovered in the 1980s. Fog harvesting technology was developed in South America and has been since used in projects all over the world, including Ghana, South Africa, Chile, and Peru, among others. But what is fog harvesting? Have you ever heard of catching fog and turning it into drinking water? It may sound like something out of a science fiction movie, but that's exactly what fog harvesting is. While there are a few different methods of catching fog and turning it into drinking water, one of the most common method is by the use of a fog catcher. A fog catcher is a device that is designed to capture water droplets from the air, typically by using a mesh or netting material. Let's talk about how it works. To use a fog catcher, you'll need to find a location where fog is common. This could be in a coastal area with frequent fog or in a mountain region where the air is cooler and more prone to condensation. Once you've found a good location, you'll need to set up your fog catcher. This typically involves attaching the device to a frame and or structuring and positioning it so that it is facing towards the wind. As the fog passes through the mesh or knitting material of the fog catcher, the water droplets will condense and collect on the surface. From there, the water can be collected and purified using a variety of methods, including filtration, boiling, or using a water purification tablet or system. One of the largest projects involving a fog catcher, also sometimes known as cloud fishing, takes place on the highly drought prone border of the Sahara Desert. Here, this fine mesh gathers these droplets of fogs, with most of them being infinitely small, about 1 to 40 millionth of a meter. Once the mesh has gone heavy enough, the water drops down into the basin where it is filtered with solar powered UV sand and cartridge filters before a whopping 6,000 liters of it is piped to neighboring villages. This project is made possible by the thick fog rolling in from the ocean that gets stuck between the mountains for a stretch of time during the year, which is even when this project is most productive. Let's talk about its uses. The fog catching technology, as we've just seen in the above example, is widely used in regions that are prone to drought or simply do not receive enough rainfall. However, it does become important to note that the region needs to be one that sees a decent amount of fog over the course of the year. That said, one of the main advantages of using a fog catcher to collect drinking water is that it is a renewable and sustainable source of water. Unlike traditional sources of water, such as rivers or wells, fog is constantly replenished and can be captured infinitely. Additionally, fog catchers can be used in areas where the other sources of water are scarce or unavailable, making unlike traditional sources of water, such as rivers or wells, fog is constantly replenished and can be captured indefinitely. Additionally, fog catchers can be used in areas where other sources of water are scarce or unavailable, making them an important tool for communities in need of clean drinking water or even water for other purposes such as sanitation and agriculture. So, what we've learned is that catching fog and turning it into drinking water is a sustainable and renewable method for obtaining clean water. By using a fog catcher and purifying the collected water, you can have a reliable source of water in areas where the other sources may be scarce. The only caveat being that you and your fog catcher would need to be somewhere that sees some amount of dense fog throughout the year. So, what do you think? Would you buy a fog catcher? Let me know. And that's all for this video. I'll see you in yet another episode. And once again, if you have any such product recommendations, please do let me know in the comments down below. Until then, goodbye.